The AIDA Framework. Easily one of the most common frameworks used in marketing, sales, business overall. But what exactly do these four little letters actually stand for, and how can you use them in your day-to-day roles? Keep watching to find out more. What's going on, guys? Really long hands there. It's Fairhead from Sales Availed once again, helping slash through all the misconceptions around sales, business, and of course personal development, throwing that in there, and giving you the practical advice that you need in your day-to-day careers. Anyone who's worked in sales for any significant period of time knows exactly how much we like our acronyms, if that's the right term, whether it's MEDIC, BANT, or AIDA, which this video is on today. All of these, although sounding like a sleazy salesperson just threw a couple of letters together, the actual truth is that all of these can be incredibly useful in acquiring customers. The AIDA framework then in particular is one of the most commonly used sales frameworks and business frameworks out there. And while some people might think it's a little bit outdated, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of people are still using it. So I thought I'd put together a video today explaining exactly what it is, how to use it, and what those four little letters actually stand for. Now, you're also going to want to stick around to the end of the video, guys, so I'll have a little bit of a bonus that you're definitely not going to want to miss. So stay tuned, guys, please. Let's JUMP into it. You see what I did because of the AIDA? Oh, never mind. Let's just get into the video, guys. So Fairhead, what is AIDA? I'm glad you asked. Simply put, AIDA is a sales and marketing framework, which is just a very fancy way of saying it gives us the ability to track consumer behavior throughout the sales cycle. And of course, the customer buying journey. Think of it as a way of actually being able to track what your customer is thinking through every step of the sales cycle and getting an understanding and predicting what their next step in that sales cycle is actually going to be. Now, this is obviously going to vary massively depending on the company that you're working for. I mean, if you're selling software as a service, you're going to have many, many more steps than the four laid out in AIDA than compared to, I don't know, buying your local groceries at a store or something like that. But it's a really simplified process to help break things down and make things as easy as possible to follow. Unlike me, who speaks way too fast. Help. A, awareness. So the first aspect of AIDA is awareness, and it's one of the most crucial and overly looked pieces of sales and marketing in general. I mean, let's think about it. You could have the best product in the world, for example, my incredible Funko Pops that you see there. But if I'm not aware that these products exist, then I'm not going to buy them, and it's as simple as that. It's one of the reasons then why organizations spend so much money trying to attract and gain awareness for new customers. From a sales perspective, the awareness piece can be related to us by cold emailing, cold calling, and just genuinely reaching out to our prospect. While it would be ideal to kind of book a meeting on the back of this, the name of the game here is just really to make them aware of what it is that we do and how we help organizations. Interest. So this is where things get interesting. I can't believe I just did that on camera again. So the interest angle of the AIDA framework is when your prospects understand what it is that you do as an organization, they're aware of you, and they're potentially interested in moving forward what it is that you offer. They understand that there's a problem within their organization that needs fixing and think that your product may, and that's a big point, may be able to fix that problem. Now, a tangible way of quantifying this, which are two very big words from me because I'm fancy, could be them putting through a demo request on your website, getting in contact on your website, having a quick conversation with you on the phone, or even meeting you at a trade show. It's that first kernel, it's pretty gross, of information that we can use as salespeople to our advantage. Now, as salespeople, the best way to make the most of the interest section I found is just to ask open questions. One of the best things that you can do, and what you really want to do, is just make your prospect feel comfortable having a conversation and giving that information over to yourself, where, as we're all aware, some people might be a little bit closely guarded with that. Now, if you're interested in finding out a little bit more information about asking open questions, cold calling, all those kinds of things, sales emails, I'll link to them through the magic of YouTube around here-ish, and we can take things from there. Desire. Anyone working in sales knows just how difficult it is to get a prospect to go from the interest section to the desire section of the AIDA framework. It's actually one of the reasons why only a small percentage of all the hard work, all the calls and meetings that we book actually turn into tangible deals. The desire section then of the AIDA framework is when talks progress along the sales cycle and the business has the genuine desire to solve the problems that they're facing. Now, this can take shape in many, many different forms, but a couple of good ones to look out for would be, firstly, if your prospect is going to present to the board or invite you to do so. Secondly, if your prospect gives you some specific timescales that they're working towards or want to get something in place by. And of course, the big one, they ask you for a direct quote. Money. Yay! To give you a real world example then, this would basically be if you're in the grocery store and you pick up a bag of potatoes and actually put it in your basket, you have the desire to go to the till and check out. I'm hungry, mainly because I'm low on food, but you know how you can stop that? By absolutely smashing that subscribe button. Guys, if you're interested in me covering more information around, different sales frameworks, whether it's Medic, BANT, or of course, AIDA, please do subscribe to the channel. We've got loads of fantastic videos all around sales, business, and personal development, which I know you're absolutely going to love, and it really does help the channel. Now, sadly, a lot of salespeople often think that, we're actually speaking to people who are in the desire stage, but realistically speaking, they're actually still in the interest stage. So there's a couple of things that we can do to help move the prospects along that. One, if they have decision-making authority, or if they need someone else to actually sign the contract. Two, if they actually have the funds to move forward with your product or service. I mean, it's just as simple as if they have no money, like genuinely no money, not a fob off, then they're just not going to buy your product. And three, timescales. If they give you no specific timescales that they're working towards, then it really isn't in the desire stage there. Super important for us all to understand, because as we can imagine, predicting and forecasting is part of the parcel working in sales. And the last thing you want is an angry sales manager beating you in the back of the head again. And of course, the action. Not an overlong Michael Bay film. Not you, you were actually pretty good. 100%, yes, that was horrible. Our action is clear and concise. It's basically the bringing home with the money, giving us the ability to earn a little something on the side. Action then in the AIDA framework is our prospects taking action, signing our contracts, giving us the go ahead, and just moving forward with our product or service. Using the grocery analogy once again, this would be you taking your basket or trolley. I'm not sure if you guys have trolleys in the US, or my 2 US subscribers, but just basically taking your goods to the till and actually buying them. Letting those of us know who work in sales, business, and of course marketing that we've done a good job. Now, I appreciate a lot of you may have just come across this for the first time, so it's a lot of information to take in. So what I'll do is I'm going to go into another example, another real world example to help simplify it once again. Example of a gym membership, because God knows my jelly belly can't take lockdown for much longer. So the awareness piece would be us realizing that, we've probably gained a little bit of weight over the past couple of months. We probably need to take a little bit of action and actually start losing a little bit of weight. And so we start searching around some local gyms. Once we found the local gym, then the interest piece would take over, and this would be where we do a couple of searches online, look at reviews, we potentially visit there quickly in person just to kind of get a feel for the pace and ask our friends what they think of that gym. So it's the interest piece. It's the next genuine step in terms of if we're going to actually join this gym. The desire section would potentially be us giving a call directly to the gym to ask them about specific classes, or actually going there and getting a feel for the place, which a lot of our prospects probably do, asking us for demos or asking us for free trials and all those kinds of things. And finally, the action would be us actually signing up to the gym and going quite regularly. So that would be the consumer's behavior in their mind. But I want you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know if there are any other specific examples that you maybe want me to run through with the AIDA framework, because again, like I mentioned, it can be a little bit confusing. Time for the bonus framework. Why do I say things like this? It's really bad. Guys, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of the video, and I wanted to leave you guys with a bonus that's really going to help. So like I mentioned, the AIDA framework is a fantastic method and a fantastic way of actually tracking consumer behavior, getting an idea of what it is that your prospects are actually thinking through each individual stage of the buying cycle. But that's all well and good, but without the actions of salespeople and us actually tracking and doing our own activities, it's really going to fall a little bit flat in terms of engaging our customers. Luckily for you though, guys, I've come up with a video which you should be able to see here, which talks all about sales funnels. So this talks about the actual sales funnels, what they are, and the actions that we need to take in order to make the most of the AIDA framework. So to give you an example, the awareness piece would be us cold calling, and we basically go through all that kind of stuff a little bit at a time there. So definitely check out that video and watch that once you finish this video. As always, guys, you don't understand how much I appreciate you guys commenting, liking, and of course subscribing to this channel. So if you want more fantastic content around sales, business, personal development, productivity, or just life improvement overall, please do smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, a lot of smashing. And until the next one, guys, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye.